Oh, hello. Now, let's read the text. Well, with the worst phones ever received. Okay. Let's take about a mobile. The three worst phone names of all time. Enjoy 12 years of terrible decisions. Okay, let's go. What's in a phone name anyway? 9 times out of 10, the least important thing about a phone is what it's called. That said, words matter. Take this cringeworthy example of global marketing gone wrong. When you consider the sheer volume of dollars spent researching a compelling name for a device, and then billions more on marketing the product, a name takes on much more weight, especially if it's really bad. It is no. This gallery is updated frequently. Okay. I mean, are we okay? I mean, I has been coughing a lot. I don't, I'm, a, I mean, I'm a bit okay, but I, I have been coughing. Now, let me see. Let's talk about this one. Whatever. We'll take the camera. Lenovo Fab 2 Pro, like the Changhong H2. Lenovo's biggest problem with the Fab 2 Pro was hiding the phone's quite significant accomplishment. It was the first phone with Google's Tango AR software on board, behind a ludicrously forgettable name. Uh, oh, okay, here's the now with the foldable phone, Royal Flex Pi. Okay. Royal, a maker of flexible screens and electronic note-taking gadgets, beats Samsung to its foldable phone. Good for them. The Flex Pi, however, is a terrible name. Flex calls out the bendable screen, but what's a Pi? Pronounced Pi? A coin from India? Payload analytical integration? At least something like Flex phone makes sense. Here goes the another one. Oh, right there. I see it. Oh, hello there. Another one I told you. iPhone 10s. The XS, also called 10s. That's right, people. I went there. Apple has compounded confusion on top of confusion with the iPhone XS in 2018. Those people I know call the phone the XS. A few the 10s Apple's naming problem post iPhone X was already hairy, but now it's positively tangled to wit what will Apple call next year's iPhones. Oh, add another one. There's a brand named LG. LG used to make phones, but unfortunately, it stopped producing phones. I talk about anything. Thank you. That coughing is really annoying. That's thank you, not think. Despite the fact that LG highlights the use of AI in its new thank you line of phone so far. That includes the LG G7 thank you, LG V35 thank you, and LG V40 thank you, which I mentally think of as the G7, V35, and V40, because why wouldn't I? Thank yous a crowd. Oh, flap, what? Here goes another bell. The edgy screen. Facebook LC is X8 Plus. Once again, device. Cell phone with a tongue twister name. Released alongside the Galaxy Note 5. We couldn't blame people for referring to the Samsung Galaxy S6 Plus as the Note 6 Plus, a phone that never existed. Yes, that really happened. Oh, here goes. The Skitic at Apple? Oh, Chang'an H2. Calling your phone the Chang'an H2 is the perfect way to help everyone forget what your phone actually does. In this case, it's using sensors to scan the caloric load of your lunch. Alright. And another phone, but looking small. It has the terrible name Kodak Extra. The Kodak what? Kodak was hearkening back to the name of a previous camera in this camera meets phone attempt from 2017. The Kodak Extra. Even autocorrect things, it should be called a Extra. Oh, oh, look at it. The Olympic version. Wow. Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge Olympic gains limited edition. 8 words. That's how long Samsung's preposterous name was for an Olympic special zone. Good thing it was a private giveaway to athletes and never hit the market. Oh, here goes. What?
هسه كي منو يدوا هرقص كيبلو بيتلا هسه أنا روح بدأت تقول كم مصلي شوف هسه القص كي بيجي دو كود بيتي ورا بنا كود هرقص شوي تاني أنا روح بدأت تبيوز الدو مصلي سرينا ديري بخو شوف جروحهم هو كيس هاي حي زول What?
No. I'm fucking done with this shit. No. Fuck. Okay. Another one. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3. We're used to the 1 plus naming scheme now, and the 1 plus 60 is an editor's choice pick for 2018. But when it first came out, we couldn't help notice that a company called OnePlus actually named its phones 1 and 2 and so on. Good one, guys. Another one to keep off the Axon 7. It isn't the Axon name we take issue with, just the fact that CT skipped Axons 2 through 6 to arrive at 7. Come on, guys. No, you were just trying to keep up with the Galaxy S7 and iPhone 7. Oh, another one with the keypad on the home. BlackBerry Pride. BlackBerry's first Android phone. The Pride struck us as a smarmy amalgamation of privilege and privacy, pronounced the British way. This from a company that was known for most of its life as research in motion before streamlining the name to BlackBerry. I guess we're not too surprised. Another brand. I talk about say the Verizon. LGK8B. B probably stood for Verizon. But the LKAB, this nonsense name, just gave us a bad taste of alphabet soup. Another one. Actually, not bad. Oh, what kind of name is that? Yes, Billy 4.7. In 2014, a Miami-based phone maker called Yes sold a Windows phone called Yes Billy 4.7, named after, yep, you guessed it, I also found Bill Gates Whiz. Oh, here it goes. Motorola Moto G. The only issue with the Motorola Moto G is that after a few years, there were 3 or 4 models you could buy at the same time from different carriers, all with the exact same name. If you hadn't memorized this, you wouldn't know which one you were looking at faithfully. Things are clearer in 2018 with the Moto G6, Moto G6 Plate, and so on. Here goes another. Oh, never mind. Oh, and there was another one. It was the iconic phablet. Phablet means mixed with phone and tablet. Oh, that name looks like phablet means. The name comes from. Oh, I mean, what? Actually, what phablet even means? It looks like mixed with phone and tablet. No idea. CTA's iconic phablet. It takes a certain kind of chutzpah to name your ultra large. What? Yeah, right there. Ah! Go get it. Huh? I know it. Go very good. Oh, dude, just get out. I'm gotcha. CT iconic phablet. Phablet means mixed with phone and tablet. New phablets still exist. Well, phablet means the mix between the phone and tablet. The iconic phablet. It takes a certain kind of chutzpah to name your ultra-large smartphone. The CTE iconic phablet. Especially since it was pretty meh. This was also the first time a phone maker embraced the word phablet in its own product. Luckily, US prepaid carrier Boost Mobile had the good sense to sell it as the Boost Max. Here you go. Another one. Panasonic Beluga? What are you talking about? Not a YouTuber named Beluga. It looks different. just like Iluga but different. 2012's Panasonic Iluga was a pretty middle-of-the-road Android, hence it sold overseas, but a clunky, meaningless name. What is an Iluga anyway? Was almost as awkward to say as the phone was to use. Another Windows phone. HTC Windows Phone 8X. Hey, remember that time HTC named an entire phone after the Windows Phone 8X operating system? That'd be like Samsung naming a phone the Samsung Galaxy Android. Oh, here's the old phone just I found. I need to keep a phone with keyboard. HP Prey 3. It's terribly rhyming tongue twister of a name certainly isn't the reason why the HP Prey 3 never made it to the US. Instead, abysmal sales and mismanagement killed WebOS. Changes in the mobile platform fight, ending the once promising Prey line shortly after HP's disastrous purchase of Palm. Plus, check out the new Tiny Palm for 2018. Here's the oldest phone I've seen. I like this too. Oh, Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch. Officially, the Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch Sprint's Galaxy S2 variant claimed the dubious honor of having the most long-winded name in cell phone history. By the time it came out on shelves, Sprint had lopped off a few words, making it the much more manageable Samsung Epic 4G Touch. If only T-Mobile had followed suit with its Samsung Galaxy Blaze 4G, we'd all have been a little happier. There's another one. Oh. Here goes the another old one with the keywords inside. Hello. HTC Cha-Cha and HTC Salsa. Cha-Cha? Salsa. Salsa is, what kind of name are these? Cha-Cha came from Future TV, and Salsa is, what kind of bird name? I forgot. I mean, what's it mean? Salsa, salsa means, pasta. I mean, not, well, I forgot. Sorry. I'm not sure what would compel a phone company to name devices after popular Latin dances. Apparently, the AT&T wasn't either. The Cha-Cha, which was first introduced in February 2011, blessedly became the edgy status when it landed on the US carrier. Unfortunately, also made a few ungraceful moves. um, and that looks like a tablet. It's like have oh, there's another LG Optimus View. There's nothing wrong with calling a large screen phone the LG Optimus View or View 2, just so long as your audience instinctively pronounces it View instead of View. Variety is scalable at all in linguistic ambiguity. ambiguity by titling its version the harmless but vague LG intuition. Okay. Oh, there's another one. And look like this. KCO. G1. Anything. What confirm KCO and G1? What kind of name is that? KCO? KCO G1? Oh, terrible name. What I think that's pretty weird. Everything about the name of this phone line was terrible. The apostrophe, the random capitalization, the awkward attempt at pronouncing it without offending your grandma. Oh, and it's pronounced G1, if you were curious. And there's another one. Uh, something inside looks like it's emoticon comes from. There's an emoticon on this phone. This old phone has emoticon. This emoticon has Samsung's smiley face. That's not a joke. Samsung actually named a phone after emoji. The Samsung smiley face has been haunting us since the texting phone materialized in 2010 with its over-the-top alias, and yeah, we called it a smiley. Oh. Oh, what the? Well, that's not a old phone. It looks like the size of a laptop, but this is different. Samsung Messenger. Continuing a particularly disastrous stretch of Samsung product names, the Massager sent ripples of spine-tingling grammatical horror up our spines when it landed 2009. Messenger EN, big difference. Of course, here goes the another one. Cricket MSGM8 and TXTM8. What kind of names are these? Texting was clearly having a moment when Cricket's MSGM8 MessageMate and TXTM8 TextMate feature phones arrived. A moment that thankfully passed. Here goes the another phone. What you named it? Black? Well, another old LG Optimus Black. LG Optimus Black offended us with its blandness. Oh, the spirit do you have to be to show out most common phone color there is? At least in the US, Sprint and Boost Mobile called it the LG Mark III. Much better. At 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 all the HTC One. HTC One. What? Good phone. With a name that trailed off like making matters more confusing were the HTC One X, One X Plus, One XL, One V, One VX, and One S series. Never mind. The One Mini. Oh, the little music thingy. Don't forget. LG chocolate. There's nothing chocolate like about the LG chocolate, and it's cruel to suggest otherwise. You will want to call out the candy bar shape and smooth liquid music qualities. Maybe try LG Music instead. Here's the another. Motorola Citrus. Another food-themed travesty. Motorola Citrus was a fairly early Android headset in need of a little zest. This is like zesty? Ah, what a weird name. There's the last one. LG Fusec. We had to reach way back into the archives for this gym. We still never figured out if Fusec was a fusion of fun and music or something else entirely. But this flip-top phone from 2006 was one of the first of its kind for brand. Eh, And finally, all done. What a laggy that. Here you go, what's going on here. I don't know. It's too laggy right now. Just come on. Why you're so laggy? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. This is gonna be the big disaster. What?
Sito. اصلا شيفول ويري بوميشكو بابا لا قدر هاد بيكو تبينش لتداتنا نهلو انا كيف نهلو قلت عضر بيكو سيتون بقى ما بي ما توقعت وينيا انا بقى عندي كده تبينش لتدات بيوا من وانا في المتفوري هذا دي بتشوفين Questo sito vescive bumishkopa doike. Oh, vescive bumishkopa. هستا دي هستا بروبلمينا كي شو متوزوني چه خراب بس بیونه حتی عبارتو هو نغسطی هستا بینو التحت هیتن هره بخواه او وکیف سر خودو که کی شو متو بهندو بفهمی ده هستا تو چوی سبدوی بینیا و تا درک بگیرو تو هات یه بجور ده دست خوشگاه خوب گیره بجی وارد obtvinna med doike shulok da. Det var nog okej. Men det kan jag göra det står in och så.
Ouch. Alright, c'est quoi? No. Just follow the words. Let's continue. The recall? Be Spanish. is to save the links. For your safety, please do not use the exams casinos phone on our buses or I don't know what kind of language. Maybe it's Polish. It's from Polish. Maybe this language is Polish. I think. Attention. Attention. Passengers who own mobile phones are requested to turn off the Wi-Fi, disconnect the Wi-Fi, disable all functions that could inadvertently activate the phone into alarm clock, secure the Wi-Fi internet to prevent its unintentional activation. Do not leave mobile in the vehicle. This, at this sign, I don't know what can be Polish. Man, are you gotta be kidding? I've got it. I'm out.